indication of somebody leaving and entering.
I don't know what just happened. Discord, like everything else was working, but Discord took a huge fat doo-doo.
Oh no. They get some baby wipes.
You don't have to use the ring. It's gonna try to swing at you. It fails. Now it's this dude's turn. He's gonna come up there. He doesn't have bile, so he's just gonna smack you. He fucking fails. The one next to him's gonna come up next to you, and he's gonna try to swing. And he gets a 14.
I have a 16.
Holy shit.
So fuck him, I dodge.
And now it's your turn.
Well, now I'm going to use this. They've all got to make wisdom saves. DC 14. Otherwise, I have advantage on attack rolls against them. And I also have advantage on intimidation checks.
The two on the side of you both failed, and the one in front of you succeeded.
I'm then going to disengage. And want to move to here.
All right, Ult, show him what you got.
Aren't we fleeing?
Show him what you got.
I continue fleeing.
All right.
There's no music.
What? Why is there no
Oh
music?
no, it's because I fucking got kicked.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Right. We're back with music.
Now that's what I call music.
All right. You can hear the roar of this hulking behemoth begin to run across the street, or run down the street towards Armin. So that's the first thing he can see. And you can hear you can hear his footsteps on the pavement, smacking the pavement, and kind of like the vibrations, the rumblings. He's not gonna make it to you though. Yeah. So now it's your turn, Ult. Go again, Ult. It's Armin's turn.
Yeah.
I keep running.
Yeah, keep running.
Yeah. I guess Armin is so tempted to just fight this thing. He's super tempted.
I mean, he can. He doesn't have to listen to it. You do what you think your character would do.
Yeah, and we'll do what we think our character will do. Like, if you turn around to attack, Ult. Well, no. Okay, Durin maybe. Ult wouldn't leave you to die, but Durin,
It would definitely be on a list of possibilities for sure, but if
I think he would make the mental calculation that like we've been reliably manipulatable and relatively strong, so
it's worth it having us around. Yes.
But I don't know. I don't know how Durin would play that situation.
Does Armin look like he's gonna turn around and go back and fight these things?
Yes.
Then what he hears, see, he goes, Armin! And when Armin looks back, he fucking sighs and he goes, you're the strongest.
Oh, shit. So then Armin drinks the potion of Frost Giant.
That makes your strength 23 for the next hour.
That's pretty good.
Which I think if you just change it on your sheet to 23, that'd be the easiest way to affect all your rolls and everything.
Okay, so makes it 23. Yeah, I have 6 strength.
He has all the strength.
I have
Oh,
all
man.
the strength.
All right. You
I
might-
really am the strongest. I'm gonna fucking rush in there and make an attack roll
Well, thankfully it's morning and not night.
on this guy right here.
All right. Give me the old smackaroni. I mean, that goes through.
29.
It kills it.
I just smash it, just cut right through it while laughing.
Okay. Okie dokie. How far is he get?
I guess we're killing these things. Old or
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
Old goes.
Duran says to old.
Yeah, Old
Didn't even remember my
goes.
own name.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as this thing's actually
To determine whether or not we're going to survive.
never mind, this isn't one of those. It's actually I need you to make a con save.
My God.
As it opens its mouth, actually not when it opens its mouth, its
Which one,
eyes,
this
my
one?
bad, its fucking eyeball begins to glow super bright, like a bright like yellow. And I need you to make that
Oh. Oh.
that
Oh man.
Nat 20.
thank the gods. And for that I'm
just
gonna let you
I
just
just stare.
you complete nah don't I wouldn't do that.
Okay, I don't do it.
But this thing is actually it gives off a 15-foot bright light and it fires fucking lasers out its eyeballs. So you happen to just miss it completely.
it just
you don't even take
deflects off
half
of him.
damage. Yeah.
He's still got a bit of his residual stone, like skin, and it just fucking deflects off of him, flies up into the sky.
Oh my God.
I imagine he's kind of like Colossus a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. That's exactly what I am.
The one next to you is gonna take us. I need to do something about that. Nope. Back to there. It
Did Old get a
is-
turn?
Not since you guys Armin
Oh.
decided to turn around and fight. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Oh, you go after me. For some reason I thought you
Yeah,
went
I go
before.
after you. I remember he was like the one that was like, I guess we're killing these adventurers we came across.
Yeah, why did the turn order change though?
Well,
I don't
it's
think it
in a
did.
weird order, like, because
Yeah.
it's because the fucking
the-
zombies joined in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
So they're all going last.
Yeah, so they
They're all
they,
going
all-
last.
they were at the end of the turnover when they joined the fight.
Okay.
So like they're still going in the order they should be. It's just that it was a weird.
Okay.
It fails. And this one is going to walk up. And I said he was that one. So he's going to do the same thing. He's going to try to smack you with the old smackaroonie. He gets 14. I don't think that's high enough.
Nah, he hits. I have a 13 armor class.
He's got a
Oh.
low AC actually. He's just resilient.
He's like,
He actually
only
gets
pussy.
hit a lot. He just doesn't take any damage when he gets hit.
Yeah, you're going to take 3 points of piercing damage.
It's not bad. I'm at 37 right now.
And then you hear the mass.
So that's how much I have in back.
The yes, so the massive hulking monstrosity thing is going to lumber. He's going to how far can he reach? Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and say he makes it right there, and he's gonna punch this guy out of the way to get to you.
The dead guy.
The
He's not dead
The
yet.
live dead
This
one.
live
Oh,
dead,
that one.
yeah, the zombie.
No, I thought you meant this guy. But yeah, the guy in the middle. Okay.
He's not dead yet.
He's gonna make 2 slam attacks.
He's
Oh,
he's definitely dead. But
Oh, I forgot. Don't I have an extra 1d4 to all undead?
You
Oh,
do,
shit.
because of the cold iron axe. Yeah.
Yeah, I never even added those modifiers. I forgot to add that extra 1d4 to my attacks. I'll make sure to
just
do it
remember
now,
next
though.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my. We gotta move, turn over. He does a little bit more. Does oh god, that's garbage. Alright, how much is right, he smashes this thing into the ground, and if you've done any damage to it at all whatsoever, it is we're just gonna say it's dead. He smashes it into the ground. And now is Duran's turn.
Ooh. Watch this, you big old blubbering fool. You're not the only one with bravery. I draw my dagger and I step between Armin and the monster. And I fucking slash at it. I'm gonna use green flame blade.
Okay.
Oh, it's just damage. Never mind. Hold on. I forgot. Let me fucking roll my actual attack. Ew. I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm fucking. I'm gonna fucking use feint again. Fucking. Alright, 23.
That will go through.
Alright, so. Then. He takes 6. And then the brain sucker over here. He takes 9.
Okay. It catches fire and it's on fire now. Now you have a hulking monstrosity with green flame blades.
I
Green
totally keep
flames
forgetting
on
to
it.
use my Hunter and Darkness shit. I really gotta remember to use it.
Oh, what you got?
So.
You guys should remember this too. Fucking, oh, I have this.
Yeah.
So if you guys kill something, be like, hey, fucking, that thing goes off. So I keep forgetting to use it.
I'm going. I want to. Ult is going to use his second level spell to summon another snake. And then Sahis is gonna attack this one, and the summon snake's going to attack this one. So I'm gonna start with Sahis's attack. Is that a hit on the thing in front of it? A 17?
It is a hit.
That's 6 damage.
Snake boys.
And then it doesn't have an ally within 5 feet, so
It does.
no. This guy right here
Oh,
doesn't have an ally within 5 feet. This is the
True.
one. It's attacking this one.
okay.
But it got a 23 to hit, so I'm pretty sure it hit.
Yeah, it hits.
It does 12 damage.
Hey,
Okay.
snake power.
Snake power. Yep. And that's his turn.
Ult. Or, God, I just like saying ult, don't I? Armin.
My turn.
You can technically hit that big thing from where you're standing.
That's what I was gonna do, but I was trying to see which one of these I'm going to use my fire ruin. Yeah. So when I make an attack, I can invoke the fire ruin.
And ruin his day.
Actually, I was curious. Actually, I don't know this.
Jeez.
Good one. Good one. I like that, Will. So for the fire ruin, could I could do this only once, or I could do it as many times as I want?
Once per.
Once, right?
Can't do so again unless you finish a short or long
Gotcha.
rest.
Alright, yeah. So I have problems reading. That's why I suck at Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright. I'm gonna attack
Yeah, that's
this
why.
guy.
Because you don't have the heart of the cards, that's why you suck at Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fuck you, Will!
He's the one that said you didn't have the heart of the cards.
Yeah, but fuck
Fuck
you.
cards. Fuck
What
cards.
did I do?
You're the one that took his heart.
I have to make an attack.
I sent
first
him to the
before-
Shadow Realm.
Okay.
So hold on, let me make an attack. There you go.
Hey, hey, big money, big money, big money.
That
Big
was
fat
so close to
fucking
being
money.
Definitely passes. Definitely hit him.
16 plus 6 plus a 1d4. Hold on.
That too, you reroll as well.
That 2.
You reroll a
oh, yeah, I
D12.
do reroll another d12. d12. D12.
Much
He's so
damage?
excited.
Oh wow. So it's one higher. So fucking
Still better
26.
than not one higher.
26. Yes. 26, and the fire ruin goes off.
Yeah, so
You must
another
succeed on a strength
2d6.
saving throw or be restrained.
He passes the strength save.
Fucking son of a bitch. Oh, fuck.
It automatically takes the 2d6 the first time though.
Yep. So
Are you adding your axe's damage? Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it takes like a 4 damage.
So 30.
So that-
I was only half paying attention. I wanted to make sure that he.
It's just the way you said it. It's like a lawyer. Objection! Have you added your axe's damage?
Oh my god.
Objection.
What is that game? Phoenix Ace?
Phoenix Ace Attorney Law.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I'm picking up what you put down.
Just doesn't
It wants
slide
my
off the tongue,
brains!
so.
all right, the big brain one is going to slash out at you, Durin. He gets a 16.
I have a 16.
That means he fails.
Oh,
Is that him?
take 8 piercing damage.
My snake is
Yeah.
going to use
Okay.
intercept attack. So as a reaction, it can take half of that damage for Durin because he's within 5 feet.
Hey.
Okay. So you guys take 4 damage.
The boys. The snakes.
I will remember this, Snake, when I dominate your people.
Hey, you remember that one time you took only half a blow for me?
Olt's gonna be like, come on, you have to help. I'm like, what have you ever done for me? You're like, but Sahisa's done. Sahisa's helped you. Yeah, that's Sahisa, not you.
Oh shit!
I'll save Sahisa any day. You're nobody to me.
He just likes Sahisa better than the entire rest of the party. You know what I like about you, Sahisa? No back talk.
All right. Because it got attacked by Durin, it looks down at you and it starts to open up its mouth.
He got attacked by everybody. What do you mean?
You're right. You're right in front of it.
Yeah, but it's just like, fuck you, Dur.
It sort of unhinges its jaw like a snake, and you see this stingered tentacle start in its mouth. I guess at one point it might have been its tongue, and it splits off into 3, and it shoots out at you. It is a spell attack. Technically, it's 4. Ooh, it got over 20.
Also, he's already
well,
used
that'll
the
do
reaction.
it.
So.
And you are also grappled. It picks you up off the ground. And it only deals 13 piercing damage to you. And now it is full focus is on you, and that's its turn. But it's your turn.
How much did it do?
12 actually, 12 damage.
That's my turn.
It is your turn.
As this thing picks me up, I'm going to cast glare on him and the other one that also attacked me.
Okay. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. The big one critically fails, and the smaller one also fails.
Do they both fail by 5 or more?
The big one.
I mean, the big one, yeah. But does the other one?
The big one failed. Okay. This is yes, 5 or more. Yep.
Alright,
both
so they
have super
both
low.
can't take actions for their next 2 turns.
Okay.
Now, does it drop me?
I believe you're still suspended up in air, but you can roll to escape.
Okay. Roll what?
Oh, just you're considered grapple, so I suppose you'd make a grapple
Oh,
check.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics, whichever is your highest.
All right.
Okay. Fortunately not. So, is your turn. You see Durin get picked up off the ground.
All right. Well. That's. I need a not concentration spell. Hey. Ult is going to cast ice knife, and he's gonna throw it back here so that it doesn't hit Durin.
Is it a dex save?
So the first one is an attack roll, and then there's a second part of it that I think is a dex save, maybe.
Just
It might be
saying,
a con.
I
It might
could
be a con save.
I could ring of evasion it and fucking dodge it. But yeah.
Yep, it is a dex save for the second part that could hit you. So, so I'm gonna throw an ice knife.
It hits.
Okay. And then so he takes 5 piercing damage. Let me make sure I get this right. Hit or miss, so I hit. The shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice explodes must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. They've got to be a 15.
You're just trying to hit the big one.
So the piercing damage went through, yeah. And technically speaking, I threw it far enough out that
It won't affect
Yeah,
your
'cause he
snake.
threw
it
it
won't
here.
affect Durin.
Then yeah, he definitely failed. So just continue to do your damage for.
Okay, so that's 12 damage. Then ignoring the small guy that's left, Sahisa's going to attack.
Wait, what's the? Oh, so the cold was the exploding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the cold was the explosion damage. Yeah. And Sahisa's going to bite. And
The
my
15 makes it.
7 damage, so we're at
Okay.
19 damage, and then my beast spirit's going to attack. That's probably a miss.
Big ol' miss right there.
12.
Yep, miss.
No, less than that, 11. So, that's Olt's turn.
Okay. It's Armin's turn.
19's not a
Alright.
bad amount of damage to do.
I'm gonna make another attack against this guy. Boom, boom. 25 damage.
Goddamn.
Plus your D4.
How
Oh,
do you
yeah.
kill him? How do you kill him?
Oh, alright.
Just straight up. Do you throw it at him? Do you throw it at his head? Do you?
Well, he's still being he's still carrying Dern, right?
Yeah,
So
but yeah.
yeah, so I go to cut both his arms off, and then I slash his head off to let Dern down. Pretty
Okay.
gruesome.
Yeah. He's fucking dead.
Yeah. Still
Ooh.
gruesome though.
Man, he slumps over. And I'm gonna need the snake to make a
He can't take. He can't do anything.
sure.
I think it's this
The,
turn and then the next
the
turn
snake
as well.
to move out of the way from the it's whatever. Okay.
Which snake?
This one right here.
That was the wrong one.
No, it doesn't matter. I was just adding some flair. He's still right there.
I don't mind moving it.
No, just to it was just a dexterity saving throw to move out of the way from the hulking monstrosity falling over.
Oh, okay.
That just extra. All right, so this guy's going to self-destruct. No, he's going to fail his roll, and now it's going to be the next dude's turn. He's going to roll. It's a 19.
It's me.
You see a
19.
tentacle arm. You see part. You see his. You see part of his arm get blasted off as it goes trying to collide into your chest. He gets a 19 on the roll, so he's gonna get. And that one, of course. So he deals 3 damage.
Okay.
3 piercing.
34.
Looking at this one.
It goes through.
The 5 is there. But I do get that. So the 5 is there. It does 11.
It kills him. It's just enough.
Hooray!
Yeah, he's dead. Woo!
Still one last zombie on the field. Ult's going to bonfire that zombie. The pig demon.
Pig demon.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
He fails.
Max damage, 8 damage. If he's still alive.
He's not alive, but
If he's still standing.
only the bottom half. Need the two of you to make the Constitution saving throws. All right.
I don't think Ult has ever rolled below an 18 on Constitution.
It's crazy.
Take both of you take five necrotic damage.
Ult failed.
As he explodes.
No, that's half damage.
It was 10. Exploding enemies, they're the worst.
I guess at this point I'm gonna use my second wind.
This creature that you attacked begins to bloat up, and the top half of him swells up like a cherry and then explodes, leaving only the bottom half standing in the same place.
4 plus 18.
And combat is now over.
Shit, I don't get 9 back. Alright. I got 38 health.
Durin is going to come over here and he's going to search both of these guys.
Ult is going to come over here and he's going to study the necromantic thing.
Armin's just gonna laugh. I am the strongest. It's
On
gonna
the
be all
rogue,
proud.
you find a thieves' tools set, and you find a bag of his gold that he had on him. 75 pieces. You also find 2 scrolls on the other man. And one is of invisibility, and the other is of Bane.
And the other guy?
So you found this guy's set of tools, and you found 2 scrolls. It was Bane and invisibility. And you also found let me do a roll for that one. Okay, so extremely lucky. You found 10 times 10 is 100. You found 10 delirium chips that he had in a small bag that was hidden in his cloak. That goes for about yeah. And
What's the
altogether,
world coming to?
those were all of them together were worth about 100 gold pieces.
So these delirium
Okay.
chips are worth a different amount than the other delirium chips that I have.
What do I have? What do you have for the other ones?
God. They're 15 gold apiece, is what you told me before.
Oh, I've been doing numbers of 5. Okay, yeah. They're okay, so it's 15 times 10.
So I just added, like when you told me they were delirium chips, I just added 10 more delirium chips to my chip pool. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
just go with that.
The economy of Drakkenheim is really, really kind of messed up.
If you don't have delirium, you ain't got shit.
alright, and what's on fuckface over here?
I was gonna laugh over his body and tell him how weak he is.
He was sadly the poor man of the group, which is why he was getting angry about the crystals, because the other two weren't divvying up their fair share. He has 5 silver pieces. He has a battle axe, I believe, and he has a healing potion that he did not use. We'll call it a greater healing potion.
Okie dokie, I take it.
Okay.
I take everything but the axe.
Okay.
Come back over to old.
I've been studying this body. Do I
Give
need
me
to make
that.
like a
Yeah. Give me
Arcana
that.
or what? What am I? Aiden?
Arcana or medicine.
Medicine's better. 26.
So it looks to be humanoid, and there are some of his skin is pretty patchy. What did I? No, what would you like to know? What
So we already know that these things are some form of necromancy.
Yep.
Since I made a medicine roll, like clearly they've been altered. I'm trying to basically determine like were they altered because of the necromantic magic? How were they altered because of the necromantic magic? Were they altered like how were they altered basically to become this, right? Like how did they mutate is basically what I'm getting at. Because it doesn't seem to be any rhyme of reason to their mutations.
I can tell you that their mutations are because of the overexposure of delirium and the purple crystals and the haze. If you put all those two things together, because their skin color, it has the same shade and hue. Some of their take samples of their take a couple of samples off the dude. It's it gives off some of the same energy, magical signatures that the delirium gives off. Um,
So as Jern walks up, Ult suddenly sort of jerks upright, and he turns and he looks at Armin in his third eye, and then he looks at Durin, and he says in Elvish, he says, "We may have a problem."
What now?
Well, my study of this beast right here, he indicates this, and the others, I don't think anybody purposefully did this to them. They were just mutated by, and he indicates all around, mainly things that glow purple. He looks at
Yeah.
Armin again. He goes, I know that seems pretty obvious, but my research indicates that the change is fairly rapid.
I noticed. He looks over at Armin.
He goes, and if Armin retains the abilities that he had when he becomes this thing, he looks at the already huge one. It could be really bad. We should probably keep Armin away from this stuff.
Why do you think I said I would put him down if he started growing other appendages?
Oh, I thought you were actually joking.
Look, I don't know about you, but I have no interest in fighting him once he's become one of whatever these things are.
Right, and we can avoid that. Although, he sort of looks around and he goes, come to think of it, I'm not sure why I've been spared, but does your mask serve as a filter, maybe?
Durin shrugs. Says it couldn't hurt.
He goes, well, they don't really make good masks for Yanti, but it is something we should look into. As soon as we possibly can, preferably.
Maybe someone in town can revert his condition.
Yes, and getting masks for all of us would be wise. Also gloves or other protective equipment. And I'm sure all of those are far too expensive back in Drakkenheim.
Durin shrugs. He's wearing gloves and has a mask on.
I would imagine that Harmon probably doesn't feel like he feels good, but at the same time, there's this
Feels
otherworldly,
Yeah.
chill. Feel a little different, especially with your additional eye.
Yeah, I feel like kind of almost like I'm turning into a different creature in a way,
Yeah.
but not exactly.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a
Says-
Constitution saving throw while we're at it,
Another
Armin.
one?
Yeah.
Didn't we just do one?
Yeah, we just
for
did
that?
one.
Hey, when was the last time you did one for?
Me and Alt
Oh,
just did.
yeah. Wasn't that what
Wasn't for the-
No, was that for the? That was for the explosion of the.
Yeah, that was for the explosion.
Do I need to give one too then?
Yeah, you too. All right. The signs do not. His symptoms don't
Finally,
seem
a la-
to. Oh.
a bad roll for Alt.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm imagining this happens as he's saying, "I have seem to have been unaffected."
It just grows a second tongue or some shit.
I grow a forked tongue. I heard you have a forked tongue.
God, Alt,
Splits in three,
you're a
baby.
snake person. He was always a snake man.
If you had to make the rolls and you failed, you get one where you suddenly realize that your companions aren't human. Oh my gosh, an Armin, you're a giant.
What?
Oh. Yeah. You suddenly realize that maybe the monsters are civilians trying to live peaceful lives. And part of you wants, as much as you like hate to think about it, a part of you feels like you should be protecting them.
Oh, suddenly you see his. I'm gonna say, like, to get some effect of it, you see his eyes sort of glaze over and mist over, and he looks down at them. And then he gets this look of horror on his face, and he looks back at Dirt, and he goes, "They're out to get us."
What? That's
He goes, "Not them." And then he points towards the gate and back towards Drakkenheim. He goes, "Them. It's a conspiracy. Conspiracy. They're the monsters."
Armin looks at Durin. He goes, is Holt okay?
It's extremely serious. He goes, "Who are the monsters?"
He goes, "Not these poor schmucks. They're just trying to live their lives. It's them." He points to Drakkenheim. "The adventurers that come here and kill them in their peaceful lives."
Armin, what are your surface level thoughts right now?
My surface level thoughts
Yeah.
Armin,
are
Armin has telepathy.
are
No,
basi-
Armin doesn't have telepathy, and I also need Durin's surface level thoughts
Oh
as
my
well.
gosh. I have telepathy.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
surface
but
level thoughts are that
You don't
Holt
give a
is
paranoid the ability to read surface level.
but the thing is you don't hear him as Durin's and Armin's thoughts. You hear it in your own voice
Oh my god.
when they think them.
it's just that Holt seems a little weird right now, and he
Durin's
seems
thinking,
almost the way I felt before.
"We need to deal with the problem immediately."
Holt sort of looks around and he goes, "Wait, but am I the problem?"
Armin, hold down Alt.
Armin immediately grabs Holt by both his arms.
Now,
and
how are
pulls
you
him
thinking
down.
about dealing with the problem?
Guess you'll have to see.
What image comes to mind, Durin? Because Holt,
Image for me?
yeah, what
do you
image
mean?
comes to mind?
No, I only hear the voice of
or Durin. Or
as
Holt
far as I
can-
understand, I only hear the voice, so if he's not thinking in his inner voice what he's gonna do.
I mean, I'm thinking I'm about to. I mean, basically what I said. I'm thinking I'm about to solve the problem. We're gonna
Okay.
solve. We're gonna solve this problem. Hold him down.
So, Holt thinks that your thoughts are his thoughts.
So
If
as you move
don't
towards
know
him,
yeah.
Alt. Okay, so Alt is always conspiracy minded to begin with. Can he make a roll, like, to determine that he's under some sort of mental effect? Like, even if he can't, like, grasp, like, he still believes these things are this way because he's that way. But even if he can he grasp that some of the voices in his mind are not his own? They just speak in his own voice. Is there any role I can give for that?
Maybe give me that intelligence, just a flat intelligence roll.
I have decent intelligence. 14.
Yeah, we can say you start to pick apart, start to use some logic to deduce that these do not sound like your your own.
It's not something I would say,
Yeah.
even if I were crazy. Especially Armin's thoughts, I would think.
I'm also
You-
thinking it's
One
gonna
of them
be
is
a
like,
whale.
one of them is like, man, because one of Armin's thoughts is, man, old sister is gonna be your sister.
Oh, sister's gonna be.
He's like, he sort of backs up as you guys sort of move towards him, and he goes, wait.
Grab him.
I rush in and I grab him. Do I have to make like a check or something? Should I do like
Yeah,
I mean,
grapple.
I mean, if it's grapple check, if he's resisting you,
So is that athletics?
it's athletics that you have an advantage right now, and fucking you still have the effects of the fucking frost giant.
I just clicked it. It didn't go through.
And I got an 8 in strength. There's
18. So I'm guessing that goes. Yeah, that goes.
So you just
he jumps into your hand.
yeah,
No, he jumps into your hand.
It's like
goes-
a little girl.
He goes, Armin, listen.
don't listen to him, Armin. I fucking walk up while you're holding him.
This place. He sort of indicates
While
around.
he's trying to talk, I fucking pull out a healing potion and I pour it down his throat. And while I'm pouring the potion down his throat, I'm casting a combination of friends and minor illusion. And I'm basically trying to, like, bring his mind back to, like, these are the enemy, Ult. Look around you. These are zombies. We are not the enemy, and neither are the people in town, even though they're kind of assholes.
And he's thinking that.
But that's not the point. That's not the.
Doesn't friends kind of backfire though?
No, friends would make me. I mean, he's not hostile towards either of you.
Okay. Kind of.
I don't know what the effect of that is. That's up for Peyton to.
With all of what just happened, you're able to get him back to thinking clearly. The madness starts to fade. Whether it was because of the magic that was performed on him or the healing potion dumped into his mouth, nobody can really say.
Ult sort of snaps out of it, and he goes. And then you see his eyes stop glaze over, right? And he goes, and he sits there in silence for a second, and then he goes, fascinating.
You can let him
And
go.
then he stands up, and he walks over to this. He walks over to the dead bodies. Do they have masks on them?
No. They went raw dogging through Drakkenheim just like you guys.
He goes. He looks back at Durin. He goes, "Thank you. We should try and use these guys' clothes to make makeshift masks for me and Armin. It should be better than nothing."
Durin walks over.
He pulls the dagger out. He goes, "Do you know how to make like a bandana or something like that?"
Give me.
Durin cuts the hood off of this dude's thing, and then he pokes 2 eye holes in it, and he puts it on Ult's head.
That actually would fit around his face if you look at it as a mask. He goes, "Thank you." Because it's probably like there's no mouth.
Yeah, there's no mouth hole. It's just the eye hole.
Well, I mean, that would be counterproductive, but he goes, "Hopefully this will help. Now we need one with enough cloth for." He looks at Armin. His big head.
Yeah, I don't think I'm big anymore, by the way. That only lasts a minute, so.
Oh yeah, you're probably not.
Uh,
Dun, dun, dun.
Durin, where was the? Oh yeah, this guy. He comes over to this dude and cuts a piece of his robe off. Kind of measures it up to Armin's face. He just kind of makes like a shitty mask for Armin that like ties around the back of his head.
I don't believe in coronavirus.
Wow.
Imagine.
The music
Nah.
stuff.
Shit.
I'd take
Music
it.
did stop.
Yeah, you didn't eat a bat, all right?
I almost thought you were playing Naruto music for a second.
Let's get to the clock tower.
Yes, let's get to the clock tower. Hopefully these masks will prevent any more incidents.
You can talk
Alt.
fine because yours is just like a. It's just yours isn't like as much of a mask as Ult is. Yours is more just
Yes.
like a bandana.
Mine is like a literal pouch around his face.
Yeah, yeah. Yours is like
He
a
gave
fucking.
me the shitty mask. That's fucked up.
Well, it was easier to fucking just cut the hood off and put it over Ult's head.
He has a very weirdly shaped head, so that was actually a smart move.
Why does it say graphics performance notification?
Probably good.
Can't see the
I need to change the
They
map.
burned out your graphics card by swapping them out.
Because roll 20 was like,
burned out my graphics.
this map is the single greatest map ever.
Oh, there
to
it works.
exist.
Oh, check right.
It's that smoke up there. See how realistic it is? That's what burnt it out.
Oh shit, my GPU's using like 20% right now.
There's
for
just a
some
random-
reason.
There's just a random
the
roll 20
fuck?
map with like realistic weather. Like you can see the clouds like actually moving on the map. You're like, what?
Holy
So this is the first.
god.
You guys are on the first floor of the clock tower, and it is
Here?
yeah, you guys can walk in. Yeah, this would be the entrance. You guys don't have any. The front doors swing wide open as you guys enter. It appears to be quiet. But that doesn't mean that there might not be something lurking within.
Lurking and twerking.
Lurking and twerking.
Alright.
But
The cash is here somewhere.
I hope
It better be worth
Where
it.
did I go?
Or
I
we're
thought I
going
was- I
immediately
thought I
back
was-
to those lantern fucks and killing all of them.
That sounds like a fun idea.
Just as long as we don't kill any more villagers. I mean, god damn it.
Hold him down. No, just...
Hold him
Alright,
down. I got a different
it's-
solution. Pulls out dagger.
It's 8:31 right now. Do we want to keep going?
I do have to get up a little bit earlier tomorrow. I could go 30 more minutes, but I gotta stop at 9. So, I guess it just depends if you guys want to go that extra 30 minutes.
I'm down. It's 9:30 for me right now. I don't have work tomorrow until like 3.
I mean, I feel like this is a good spot to stop.
It is.
I mean,
don't
if,
know
if we're
what's
gonna
coming
stop
next,
in
or if
30
we could
minutes
do it in-
anyways, I feel like. I mean, unless we can wrap it up in 30 minutes.
And that's never a guarantee in D&D.
Never a guarantee, nah, because we might go into another encounter by going through this part. So
Yeah, so probably just stop here then.
And I am, well, yeah, I'm curious about that, but I am next week, correct?
yes, because I have to do a whole bunch of bullshit this week.
Yeah, just wanted